Hello, YouTube fans. Hello, guys. I'm laying down my bed. I don't give a shit. Need to stretch. It's good to stretch on the bed. But anyways, I want to talk about. I want to talk about. What's the movie called? Scream 6. Is that what it's called? Hey, look, my poster from GTA. Anyways, uh, Scream 6. I just saw like bits of the trailer. And it just looks like, I mean, I got nothing against it coming back or anything like that. I mean, I like the Scream series, but, that's just me. Um, it just looks like it's just going with the emotions, the beats from the previous ones, the previous movies, you know? That's what I got from the trailer. And, being like, I don't know, like, I don't know why the new Scream movie is literally being like, hey, let's talk about horror movies now from this generation. Like it's like it's a good thing, you know. Are we going to see Off the Clown, the remake of it? Well, it's kind of too late to do that, to be quite honest. Well, not really because of the whole Welcome to Derry series. So you probably could, but again, it just the trailer just looks like you guys are just going with the emotions, with the beats and all that stuff. So if this movie is successful, or I guess it will be successful. But it just if it's going to go through the beats of the emotions from the other movies, then and it makes so much money, then Hollywood is not going to change at all, bro. Seriously, you know that's just me. Um, I'm just hoping the movie's good. If it's good and it doesn't hop on the beats of the original or any of the other previous Scream movies, then okay then. You know, um, I don't know. Uh, the bits of the trailer, I mean, some parts were funny and all that stuff, but other ones, I'm just like, I could just watch the second or first movie, to be quite honest with you. Just saying, guys. Just saying. Um, yeah. um, and I didn't watch the whole, like, I didn't watch Scream 5. I stopped watching after Scream 4. So I don't even know what Scream 5 is about. I heard Scream 5 is basically a prequel or some shit, but I heard it was terrible, really, really bad. But the original cast is coming back. Okay. So is the Shrek cast, and we haven't heard nothing about the new Shrek movie at all. I won't be surprised if the Shrek movie that we saw from that trailer is just a meme. Literally, it's just a meme. Literally, not to say they're not making a Shrek movie, but it's most likely be like, hey, let's just troll people. I won't be surprised. And to be quite honest, like I'm always up for trolling, especially the masses of people of the public. Just to stick it to them, because they deserve it. Oh man, sorry, that's just me, man. But anything else I could talk about? I don't know. The previous Scream movies, 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Um, I mean, I like 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 are really good, and four is just there. In my opinion, four is not the best. Um, but it's not the worst. Like I can still watch number four. But number four is not as good as I thought it was. Basically, the deleted scenes though that they took out, that shit was funny as shit. I don't know why they didn't kept some of those deleted scenes. And I'm still to this day, why is there King Kong on the poster of Scream 4? Was that supposed to be one of like a disaster movie? One of those parody movies that had Khan in it, but then people got fucked up, got confused. Why is Khan in the poster of Scream 4? I think that's the biggest question. That I still haven't gotten that answer. Because I know there was a movie around that time that they parodied King Khan, and then Khan's like taking the woman's shirt out because it's ripped, and he takes it out and he touches her boobs and shit like that, and she's like, oh, I like hairy boys, basically. So it's like, was that in Scream 6 or was that in another parody movie that, you know, it kind of reminds me of like You guys don't even know what you were making, so you guys just put a character in a poster that's not even in the movie. You know, either that or it's just a gag to be like, "Huh, you thought Colin was going to be in this movie? He's not. He's just in the poster." Still, what the fuck? Why is he in the poster? Ugh. Explain that to me, viewers. Please, explain that to me. Seriously, how does that make sense? Makes much sense as them remaking freaking The Wizard. California. Yeah, I've heard they're gonna make a remake of that. I don't know if that's even 100% true because I've heard that years ago and nothing's come out of it. So there was that. California. And plus, why would we get a Wizard remake or even a sequel for that matter? Nintendo's not even that big as what they used to be back in the day. They have no big games to freaking branch off of. What are they going to do? Use the Switch 2 to promote? Fuck that shit. Literally, fuck that shit. Like, seriously. Because The Wizard 1 was all about promoting, and obviously, surprisingly, the story's not even that bad of The Wizard. But the whole point of that movie is basically an advertisement for Super Mario Bros. 3. You know? So what are they doing with this if they actually make another Wizard movie or a remake of it? That's just me. Uh, but hey, if you guys are looking forward to the movie, cool. Hope you guys have fun watching it. I'm not gonna watch it. I watch it whenever I want to be quite honest. I'm not watching these movies, man. Seriously. There's still movies I still haven't watched years ago, for crying out loud, So that's just me. Oh, hold on for a minute. Okay. So, to me, I don't think there's a reason to have more scary movies or even Scream movies, for example. That's just me. They're making another Chainsaw Massacre movie, which they shouldn't do, you know. I know a lot of people don't like the Netflix version of Chainsaw Massacre, but that has like a little special place in my heart for it. I like it. Seriously. It's like the closest thing we'll ever get to Chainsaw 2 again, to be quite honest with you. Or something similar to that, or something. Not even Chainsaw 2 could be Chainsaw 1. And not even Chainsaw 2 is Chainsaw 3, So, the original 3 Chainsaw Massacre movies are still a classic. They're fucking great. I love how the first one is all gritty and horror and shit like that. Then the second one is almost like a parody of itself. And then the third one is basically like, trying to be the first one, but more Nightmare on Elm Street-ish, more Friday the 13th-ish, and that's fine. I mean, they were already big around that time when Chainsaw 3 came out, so it made sense to go in that route, basically. It's like, hey, what if we made Leatherface, what if Leatherface was around the time when these horror icons were around, basically? Because when Leatherface first came out, there was no Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees or Freddy. I think Michael came out later on because I know the first Halloween movie came out in the 70s, right? So it had to come out in 1975, probably. Was it 75 or 76? Hold on, where's my laptop? You gonna make me go up there? You gonna make me move? Oh, I don't want to move. Seriously. No. But let's see this shit. Oh, fuck. My fucking ankle. Alright. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm like this today. I don't give a shit, to be honest. If some people don't like it or not, I don't give a shit. Seriously. You can watch this video or you cannot. Which one you rather do? Not watch it. Okay, then good. Don't watch my shit. Seriously. Watch other people's shit. You know those videos when people shit on the toilet and then they show it on the screen? Yeah, go watch those. Oh, you sent me a message? Remy? Sorry, bro. I'll look at it right now. Just got to look at this real quick. So when did Halloween came out? When did the first Halloween movie came out? I said the first Halloween movie. Oh my god, so fucking. Oh, it's being Pacific now. Fucking. Okay, so 1978. You know what? You know what? I'm not even. Literally. Okay, so it did come out in 1978. Okay, damn. Is this even considered a 70s movie? Yes. I don't think so. It's an 80s movie. I'm sorry. Seriously. It's the same thing when people were born in 93. Are you really a 90s kid? No, you're an 80s kid. Shut the fuck up. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre came out in 1974. Wow, so 4 years later, we get Halloween. Well, compared to Halloween and Chainsaw Massacre is better. No, most people are like, how dare you? I mean, let's be honest with ourselves. Halloween is great. The first Halloween movie is really good. But compared to Chainsaw Massacre 1? Yeah, it's night and day, to be quite honest with you. It is. It's night and day. It is. Now, if Michael Myers and Leatherface were fighting, to be quite honest, Michael will win. He would. Michael Myers will win. I'm sorry. I mean, for crying out loud, Leatherface is a guard dog, you know. But anyways, moving on. Sorry about that. So moving on. How do I overall with Scream? With Scream 6, I almost said Scream 7 because no, Scary Movie 6. Sorry, not Scream. Scary Movie. Scary Movie. 6 just looks kind of generic to me. I'm not saying the movie's going to be bad or anything like that. I mean, it could be good also, or it could be so bad that it's good, or it could be so good that it's bad. No, most people are like, how's that possible? I don't know. I don't know. Tell the people that destroy franchises, and then they wonder why the franchise is not coming back because you decided to not give a fuck. You know, seriously. And then most people are like, I want that franchise back. Really? I thought you didn't like it. Oh, well, just give it another chance. No. Hollywood and other people wanted you to give it a chance. But now that you feel a little bit nostalgia for it, now you want the series to come back? No. You're going to lay down and fucking lie on it, motherfucker. Seriously. That's how I would feel, to be quite honest with you. If I made any product and shit like that, then I would have just been like, I'm not making it anymore. You know? So, that's just me. most people be like, damn, that sounds terrible. But hey, it is what it is. This is, I don't know why some of these, people look at their movies too, like for Scream and Scary Movie. They should just stop, I believe, you know. Should we get another Halloween movie? Should we even get another Nightmare on Elm Street movie? I mean, I would like to see maybe Robert Englund come back one last time, you know, because there's already rumors that he's going to come back. Even it's kind of funny too, because people were saying, "Oh, Jim Carrey could be the new Freddy," you know, and then all of a sudden you have Robert Englund being like, no, I'm coming back now." But now we're getting rumors that Jim Carrey might do The Mask too. I hope it's more closer to the comic books. At least I hope it is. I just hope it is, to be quite honest with you. If they do the whole cartoon route that you see in the cartoon version of The Mask, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't care. At least embrace something. You know, at least do something. Because I don't want you guys to repeat what you did in the first movie. Seriously. Like, at least be closer to the comic books. That's just me. Maybe kill Stanley Ipkiss off. That'd be nice. How dare you? I'm just kidding, guys. Maybe they would. I don't know. You know, but most people be like, really? You gonna have Jim Carrey and then kill him off? It's like, okay, yeah, why not? You know, it's not like the first time it's happened in movies before. You know, they did that. Spoilers. They did that. They did that to him in Kick-Ass 2, which I was just disappointed because I'm just like, you have Jim Carrey and you just kill him off like that. You know, but he was awesome in that movie. He was awesome in that movie. He was like the best part of that movie. Not to say the movie's crap. The movie's really good. Anyone that talks shit about that movie, there's a reason why we haven't got another Kick-Ass movie. or a comic book of Kick-Ass. So, sorry. Are there flaws with it? I mean, it's the same thing in the comic book. The comic book has flaws. Because I've seen clips of it too, because I was like, I mean, a hardcore fan of this. Sorry, this is about Scream, and I'm talking about, this is about Scary Movie, not Scream. I keep saying Scream, because Scary Movie was once called Scream, and Scream was once called Scary Movie. Sorry. I'm sorry. My wild hair and shit like that. I'm sorry. That aggravated me so much. It's just so fucking stupid. It is. It's stupid. To me, it's stupid. Because now, the series, in a way, kind of parodies itself. You know? Scream and Scary Movie, they insist upon themselves. What? They insist upon themselves. What does that even mean? I just think that there's no reason to have these movies anymore, in my opinion. And well, to be quite honest with you, I don't think there's no point of having all these movies at all in general. I think we should just stop making Hollywood movies. Seriously. And in that case, let's stop making fucking video games too. You know? Because if you guys are not going to make anything good or sustainable, just shut it off. Just shut it off. Close down production. Oh, there's a lot of money to be made. Yeah, but you don't care to actually make a good product. More money to be made. Motherfucker, you don't give a fuck. Epstein Island, motherfucker. Seriously. Seriously, you just want more money to go to these fucking islands and fucking tickle little boys and girls, you sick fucks. Seriously. Serious fucking me. Seriously. But moving on. Anything else I could talk about here? I don't know, man. I'm just having a foggy moment here because I'm tired. I'm tired. Not just physically tired, but I'm just emotionally fucking tired, man. You know? Not just with life, it's just social media in general, bro. It's just fucking stupid, man. Seriously. You know how many times like right now I'm to the peak of like quitting YouTube sometimes, man. Seriously. And yes, I've said it before, but here I'm just so now that I'm in like now that I lived 32 years of my life and also being here on YouTube for who knows how long before I made a YouTube channel. YouTube is not sustainable anymore, man. It's not. Oh, go to Rumble. Do something on Patreon. Go to Discord or something like that. Go to Twitch. I actually don't care for none of these. I don't care for none of these. I used to. Not anymore, man. I just don't. I don't have the motivation. There's no motivation to literally do shit on this channel. There's no motivation anymore, guys. I really don't care. I pump out these videos because you guys like them. You know, I even do that in my enlightenment channel. But I'd rather stick more to my enlightenment channel than this channel because I think I might just abandon this channel or just delete it all in general, to be quite honest with you. You know, I don't know. It's just that this channel, it's not even this channel. It's just people on YouTube in general. You know, people on YouTube. Some of them are just assholes. But I made a whole video about that anyways. What's wrong with YouTubers? So, and again, this is not all YouTubers. It's just some. And I'm just very, it's just bullshit. It is. It's very, very bullshit. You know, it reminds me of that movie, Monster-in-Law. I am sick. I am sick, 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 sick. And when I'm not sick, I am tired. I am sick and tired. You're not going to leave me too? Of course not. Yo, slut. Freaking YouTube. You're not going to leave me too, CHUCKY. Of course I'm not going to leave you. Yo, slut. It's like... Oh, God. Oh. Shit, man. I'm sorry. It's just fucking hilarious. Oh, man. But what do you guys think down below, man? How do you feel about these movies and stuff like that? How do you feel about movies and video games right now? You know, there's some things that I am looking forward to because I want to see Coyote versus Acme so fucking bad. Seriously. And the One Piece show and the new Godzilla stuff, but that's next year, and I'm just like, I don't care. Like, give it to me now. If not, then don't talk to me. Seriously. Remember back then when they actually promoted something that was going to come out this year instead of freaking telling you that, oh, we're going to make this Godzilla movie. Okay, cool. Next year? It's coming out next year? No, wait until 5 more years. Shut the fuck up. Stop it. Stop it. It's the same thing with these video games. Seriously. Wait for 5 more years for this game to come out. It's like, no, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Because I'll say this, guys. When I was in art class at the college, we talked about video games and movies and all that, and I mentioned Square Enix, and everyone just groaned. Everyone, like, there was this white chick that literally was just like, "Fuck Square Enix." Right? I'm not the only one that's pissed off at this company. If a whole group of classmates will like fuck this company, then that's how you know it's bad. ChatGPT, when you guys want to freaking talk shit about AI, ChatGPT even talk shit about Square Enix. Seriously, I talk to ChatGPT sometimes, and all of a sudden ChatGPT was just like, yeah, some companies like do this, like Square Enix. And I'm like, yo, AI is literally calling Square Enix out. That's how you know you fucked up. You know? But what do I know, right? What do I know? All you guys are fucking afraid of AI because you guys are being replaced. Afro people, like Afro Hispanic people and black people, so called Afro Hispanic people and so called black people, we're not being replaced. Why do you think these white folks are freaking out over AI? Because they're getting replaced by AI because they're the original AI. Don't fuck with me. Yes, you all. You white people are the original AI. And I can prove it. Don't tell me I can't prove it. I can prove that shit. So don't fuck with me with that shit. I can prove that all of you guys are fucking robots. Seriously, you guys are synthetic robots that can literally breed. Alright? Sound familiar? You know? What do you think they made Android 18 in Dragon Ball Z? They were trying to tell you. They've been trying to tell you this a long fucking time ago. You know? So, again, they've been trying to tell you this for a long, long time now. Seriously. For kind of loud, even Cell was a test tube baby. You know? And he's a robot. A freaking alien bug robot, you know? So it's kind of fascinating when you think about it like that. But anything else I could talk about? It's just there's just so many stuff, guys. There's just so many stuff. Um because I don't want to go too deep into this because I know how people are on the internet. Um but you let me know, white people. You let me know. Do you know that your AI itself, and by the way, AI has been around forever, to be quite honest with you. And it's not the AI that, it's not AI and artificial intelligence. Well, you know, artificial intelligence like R2D2 and all that stuff, they've been around forever. You know, ChatGPT is old as hell. You know, do you guys know the United States government is 30 years advanced in technology than we are? So they already had ChatGPT a long time ago. You know, they just gave us it. You know, this is the baby form of it, basically. Because what they have now is not a baby form of it. It's galactic. It's universal. And it will scale you. It will. It will scale you. Because you're going to be like, if this is in the wrong hands, or it already is in the wrong hands, the hell's wrong with you? It's been in the wrong hands for a long, long time. That's why when the mud flood happened all around this planet, these wicked beings had no choice but to repopulate and make test tube babies and send little kids that don't have parents all around the world. And not one of them was Afro-Hispanic or Afrocentric in general, basically. Like so-called Afro-Hispanic and so-called black. They were all freaking Asian kids, white kids, you know. Any Asian ethnicity, any white ethnicity, that's where you guys were. You guys were scattered all over the world. You had no names at all, but they gave you names. And they gave you a purpose. Kind of like you see in Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days. Look at that. Xemnas telling freaking Roxas, you have nothing, but I'll give you purpose. You know? So, but it's not like I don't have feelings. It's like, yeah, okay. How does that look in your history? You know? I know there's a lot of white folks around here too that get tired of hearing that shit. I'm like, well, that's not my fault. That's your history. You have a history of literally slaughtering and raping and killing and purging villages and shit like that. That's your history. That's your history. That is your culture. It's sad, bro. It's sad. When your history and culture could have been so fucking different. It could have been different. Way, way different. And we try to tell you that guys that years ago when you guys invaded this planet. But you guys didn't give a shit. Because you saw this planet and you were like, we're going to take it any way possible. Because our God told us to. Do this because I told you to. Because you told me to. Oh, man. Alright. I think that's it, guys. Because if I keep going, YouTube is going to be like, are you going to say any more? Because we're going to block your video. And I'm like, oh, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. I feel like Professor McGonagall, which is hugging, what is it? What is it? One of the teachers. Is there something you'd like to say, Brenova? Oh, there's a few things that I'd like to say. Oh, man. Oh, whatever. But, I'll see you guys later. You know, it doesn't matter if you're an orc, if you're a reptilian, or you're a naga, a brother and a sister, basically. If you can find value into yourself and appreciate your life, then I think that's all that matters. You know, as long as you're not doing these terrible things that you see what these beings are doing. You know, even if it might not change about what's going to happen to your race or anything like that, it's still nice to have people that are good people, basically, you know, because we need more of that right now, more than ever. Um, and the thing is too, there's something I do want to mention stuff with the Epstein shit. You hear stuff about like the UK or something like that getting cracking down to go after these pedophiles and shit like that. Anyone that's on the Epstein list, basically. But you don't see. But then people mention that why is the United States not doing shit? Because why would they? Why would they? Because if they do shit, guess what? There's no jobs. There's no jobs for cops. No law enforcement. All right. There's no jobs for regular peasants. The schools would be closed. That's why certain things haven't happened. Oh, but they will happen. Trust me, guys. Trust me. That's why a lot of people here in America that live in America are literally saying, what's in America gets this, it's going to be 10 times worse than any other nations that get through it. You know? Why? It's because we're so fucking dumbfounded and want to be in our own fucking bubble, acting like nothing's like, not going to affect us. The hell's wrong with you? Seriously. You know? Seriously. And then when some big extraterrestrial flies by, automatically you guys want to stand up together as a country and be like, oh, we all won. We all won. Oh, you didn't say that when you were slaughtering the native people. And I'm not talking about those fake Indian bullshit people that automatically have casinos now. Those are not Indian, those are not native people. You guys are not native. Oh yeah, we are. Okay, so how come you guys have casinos and shit like that, but Afro Hispanic people and black people don't? It's already been proven that we were here first. You can't fucking erase that shit. It's on the fucking goddamn pyramids, you idiot. Oh wait, that's right. Oh, but they look white. Yeah, they look white. Like no motherfucker would never freaking painted over their skins or some shit like that. There's videos of you fucking white people doing that shit. Because you guys can't fucking take it. Seriously. You guys can't fucking take it. You guys hate your history so much that you want to steal other people's history. That is fucking karma that you're gonna build up. You build so much karma to the point that even nature wants you out of this planet. She wants you dead. Okay? And the United States government knows this shit. And that's why they're not gonna tell you anything. You guys are gonna find out in the last minute. We try to warn you. I try to tell my own people this. They don't want to listen. Not my fault. Not my fucking fault. Seriously. I saw a video, because I think my brother-in-law put a video on about Mr. Beast. And he was talking about like underground bunkers and shit like that. And I started laughing my ass off. I'm like, you can run away all you want, motherfucker. But the planet is going to swallow you whole. Your little bunker that you have there, yeah, guess what? It's going to be swallowed whole. You made your own little death trap. You fucking idiot. You know? Seriously. Serious fuckingly. Alright? So there's just a lot of things that are going to happen soon, guys. There's a lot of shit that's going to happen soon. Okay? There's a reason why they're making these Godzilla movies. And there's a reason why there's a reason why a lot of things right now are not doing too good right now. You know? Seriously. And there's a reason why all of these Epstein stuff is coming out. There's a reason for that. You know? So what do I know though, right? Seriously. That's why I don't care for the internet all that much. Well, no. I don't care for the people that are in the internet, basically. Not all of you guys are bad, obviously, but I'm saying the ones that are really making it bad for everybody else. Those are the people that need to like stop being on YouTube, because not everybody should be on YouTube, you know. But yet you guys are acting like all of you guys should be on YouTube. What? No. Are you going to agree with a pedophile being on YouTube watching YouTube Kids? You know, that's what I'm saying, man. You guys are like, oh, we're all equal. No, we're not. The fuck's wrong with you? The hell's wrong with you? Equal my ass, man. Seriously. And the government fucking knows this shit. We're not equal. How are we equal? Explain that to fucking me, motherfucker. Explain that to me. How are we equal? Explain that to me in the comment section. How are we equal? Oh, we're all bleed red. How do you know that blood that you're splurting out of your own body is synthetic blood? How do you not know that? Seriously, man. Seriously. The man has a tapeworm. No. Oh, man. But I think that's it, guys. I mean, I could keep going. And the thing is, man, like, it's so ridiculous. Like, you guys talk shit about the Transformers movies from Michael Bay, right? But that movie literally shows you what happened between our people, so-called black people and Afro-Hispanic people. The whole series, the whole movies, all right? What do you think one of the Decepticons was saying that, to Optimus Prime, you're supposed to be with us, not these humans, basically. Because in these movies, they always, remember, these are made by Hollywood men. These are made by Hollywood men that are white. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Let's just be real. All right? And they rather make a movie about them saving the planet, saving humanity, than showing that humanity is doomed. There's some movies of that. There's movies of that, obviously. But then there's other movies when they want to become these gods. And they can't be. Because you will die. It's too much plasma for you, you idiot. You can't take the plasma. You know? That's just me, man. Plasma is heat. And heat is what your soul is. That's why you're alive. That's why when people say, oh, I'm afraid to go to hell. What hell? There's no such thing as hell and heaven. Heaven is in the mind. You really think that if you die and don't pray to Jesus or Yahweh, you're literally going to end up in a pit of fire of hell. When your heart, when you're not your heart, when your soul and spirit is literally a plasma ball. It's a plasma ball. That's why I said a long time ago in my enlightenment videos that we can look like whatever we want. We're plasma balls at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm talking about my people. And you guys know this shit. You know? A lot of you people know this shit. That's why every time I go to classes, these white students look at me like I don't say anything to them. You know, hi, bye, what's up, and all that. You know, that's really it. But they look at you like, you know, because they're fascinated with us, but also terrified of us. You know how many times I walk inside the fucking goddamn building of the college, and how many people look at me like I have 1,000 eyes or 1,000 heads? They think I look like King Ghidorah. I'm dead serious, bro. They think I look like a hybrid of Godzilla and King Ghidorah. Seriously, with freaking Mothra wings on my freaking on my arms and shit, you know. You know? That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, a lot of we just got to deal with the facts that yes, I might have subscribers that are white and stuff like that, but I also have subscribers that are brothers and sisters. All right, shout out to you, brothers and sisters. And that's nothing against you white folks and anything like that. It's just the facts. You know, and every time you try to bring the facts to all people want to defend you. You see how much you see how much we actually care for you guys? You can slaughter billions of us tomorrow, and some of us will still kiss your ass. You can literally kill all babies in front of us, and we will still kiss your ass. That makes no fucking sense. That makes no fucking sense, in my opinion. It's like that one video from when I saw from my sister. The reason we don't want to act on anything is because you guys we're scared. We're scared that we can't pay my Alexa. I can't pay my house bills. I can't pay this and that because you guys are scared. But if all of you guys, if we, all of us as a collective, don't pay rent and all of that stuff, like imagine a whole building of people that are Afro-Hispanic and black, you know, so-called black and so-called Afro-Hispanic, basically, all just stop paying rent. Are they just gonna kick all of us out of the building? You know, that's a lot of people homeless. That's a lot of people on the streets. It will make the city look bad. You see? Or will the city even give a fuck? You know? But that's why a lot of people don't want to deal with it, because they have so many things gushing through their mind, because there's wicked beings going around you, going like this to you, and be like, yeah, be scared of it. By the way, this could happen, that could happen. You won't pay your bills, you won't pay your rent. You be homeless. You know, it's like that. I'm dead serious, bro. I shared a picture on my Facebook showing that stuff. I probably should keep the picture and post it in this channel. You know, because there's just a lot of shit, bro. There's just a lot of fucking shit, bro. You know, sooner or later you're gonna see brothers and sisters transform right in front of you. What they're gonna transform into is, I don't know. I mean, Nagas, different forms of Nagas and Naginis, because that's what they are with dragons. This is the dragon planet, all right? And don't tell me this is not a dragon planet when literally, when you look up Gaia's name in different regions of different civilizations, one of them is called Tiamat. And Tiamat is the mother dragon. You see? So none of this bullshit of like, oh, this planet is not a dragon planet. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, sure, whatever. And the Epstein files are fucking fake, basically. You know? No, here's a good example. Or what happened at Epstein Island is just fake. It's just Hollywood publicity. Can't wait for the documentary. Can't wait for the Epstein movie coming out in this July. you know? Seriously. But, you know, I'm kind of like Voldemort. I could be very persuasive. No. But I think a lot of us could. You know, a lot of us could be persuasive. A lot of us could be persuade, you know? And that's what's dangerous, too. Because if you don't have your mind right, you're going to have someone else control your mind and then persuade you to do things you're not supposed to do. You know? It's literally a battle of the mind, you know? And people don't see that. People want to fight physically so fucking bad. And I get that. I do. I really do get that. But there's different ways of fighting. You can fight in the spiritual realm. You can literally fight just going like this. Oh, how would that help? Well, if you're so-called Afro-Hispanic or so-called Black, your ether energy goes everywhere. It goes everywhere. For crying out loud, when we walk, the planet replenishes herself. They show this in Godzilla King of the Monsters in 2019, which is why a lot of critics and a lot of people on YouTube hate that movie. I do not know why. I need to stop getting these freaking phone calls. But I mean, I know why. I know why. You white folks, not all of you guys hated that movie. The majority of you guys, your critics, especially some of our brothers and sisters, hated that movie for what? Oh, it's just a bad movie. That you can't watch Godzilla from the 60s/70s. When he was doing when he was doing that freaking, wrestling move styles. Because the 70s Godzilla is all about that fighting style of wrestling and stuff like that, you know? But apparently that can't be style, but, a lot of people don't like that. You're watching a movie of a freaking fire-breathing dragon. And you're acting like you want realistic here. If it's so realistic, then Godzilla should not even be standing. He should just stay in the ocean. And even then, the pressure of him and the water, But Godzilla could be real. I hope you guys know that. Godzilla could be real. There's already people on YouTube that literally point out, no, he could be real. Scientifically wise, he could be real. Seriously. All you have to do is make him the same size as a whale, and he can go on land. That's it. He would just have to have different features. And then different energies for him to like breathe in air and in water, which is a thing that fish can do. There's fish in the sea that can literally breathe in air and in water. But you guys don't want to mention that, do you? Because it destroys your stupid evolution crap. Because there's no such thing as evolution. Alright? There isn't. There's no such thing as evolution. Despite how much I love that song, Do the Evolution, despite I love that song, overall the song is just bullshit. And obviously they're just showing that the evolution is literally growing to a civilization to the point you destroy the planet. That's evolution. The fuck is that? That's not evolution. You didn't learn anything. That's not how evolution works, you fucking idiot. Seriously. Nature doesn't program herself and then kill herself. She doesn't do that. But these animals kill each other and they're part of nature. Well, yeah, because they're animals. Animals eat other animals. We're different. Now, if you talk about the other races of people, because those are animals. They're just animal robots when you really think about it, hairless apes. That's what they are. Just like how the duck said, typical hairless ape. It's like... the fact that our brothers and sisters want to be like, oh, we're apes too. Oh, no, you're not. You're a fucking naga. You're a nagini. Right? Let me say something right now. For you so-called Black folks that don't look at Afro-Hispanic people the same way as you, Why in the fuck you have Puerto Ricans and Dominicans calling each other the N-word? Oh, because they're trying to be like us. Doesn't look like it. It looks like they're just being them. They're just living their life. You know? It's not like it's not like they look at a celebrity or something like that, or they look at certain people and they're like, yeah, I want to say that. You know? And then when a white man or a white person tries to say the N-word to Afro-Hispanic people, like Dominican people, Afro-Salvadorian people, and Dominican people, we automatically would be like, don't fucking say that shit in front of me. We can say that to each other, but don't fucking say that shit in front of me, basically. You know? Basically, you know? But the N-word really means Naga. All right? And you guys don't even know it. Every time you say the word nigga or Naga, the Kundalini still rises. Even me just saying Naga, 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 it raises my Kundalini energy in my body. And I feel the heat just because I'm saying Naga, 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 Naga. And you could do that by meditation also. All right? And when you say that, when you say the word Naga, that Kundalini energy, all of a sudden stuff happens around you. Why do you think the planet's heating up? Because the planet has a Kundalini, but all of you guys are like saying, no, it doesn't, no, it doesn't. What? Then the planet's not alive then, you fucking idiot. At that point. So why are things all growing on the planet? Things don't grow on the planet until what? Snow happens. That's death. The planet's not supposed to freaking die off right here in this time. She's supposed to be replenishing more fruits and vegetables and more stuff for us to eat, basically. You know? Instead of the bullshit that you want to hear the excuse from these motherfucking people. Seriously. All your seasons and all that, freaking summer, spring, fall, and all that shit is bullshit. It is, it's bullshit. Stop acting like it's not bullshit. It is bullshit. You're just upset that you don't think it's bullshit because you're in that fucking loop. You're in that rat race, basically. That's not my fault. At least I can actually have the value to see where these seasons came from. Just like I said before, there's people that already mentioned this before. Look at old maps. There was never snow. Then all of a sudden there's snow, and now you have all these fucking dates and times and fucking, but someone needs to keep a schedule in. Sounds like you can't fucking live a life without a fucking goddamn clock. Seriously. And I've said this a long time ago too. The original clock is the moon. The original clock is the moon. And if you don't think about the moon, then it's still the sun. The sun and the moon, they are clocks. Okay? Don't tell me that they're not. They are. And you're stupid enough to freaking study them, to know that they changed. Yes, they have changed. They have. You're not paying attention to it. Because that's how docile and ignorant you are. No, you're talking down upon me. No, I'm talking facts. It's funny, too. When society downplays you, you're like, oh, I believe it. Oh, yeah, I'm so stupid and I believe it. But once we talk facts to you, you automatically think that I'm downgrading you or assaulting you. The hell's wrong with you? That makes no sense, bro. That makes no sense. You know? So, I'll see you guys later. Seriously, I said this like 500 times in this fucking goddamn video. But, it's just, I'm just really, really tired, man. I need a rest. I need more rest. Oh, I keep waking up too early lately, man. Seriously. I don't want to wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, to be quite honest with you. Oh, that's normal. Not anymore. Not for me. Not anymore, man. I can't wake up around that time anymore. Seriously. That's why I barely have, like, that's why I take 2 classes in college. I can't do a normal schedule of college or school shit anymore. I can't. Go ahead, insert this here because whatever you want to think in your fucking goddamn brain, I don't give a shit. Go ahead and insert something there that will make me look bad so you can feel good about yourself because look at all this money of dead presidents that all had slaves. Yeah. Thank you, $20 bill that, you know, enslaved my people and also raped my great grandmother and father and also great son of me. Thank you. Thank you for slaughtering, killing, and raping us. Thank you, $20 bill. Hurts, doesn't it?